I was supposed to be gone forever. The surgeon said I had less than a 5% chance. My heart had stopped for nearly 7 minutes on the operating table. I remember the panic, the alarms, the shouting voices around me. Then nothing. Silence. When the sound faded, I expected darkness. But what I saw instead changed everything I thought I knew about death. At first, I floated above my own body. I saw the doctors frantically working, one performing compressions, another shouting, "We're losing him." I could see tears in the eyes of a nurse who had been kind to me earlier that morning, but I felt no fear, no pain, only peace. Then, suddenly, the room dissolved into light. Not white light, living light. It shimmered like liquid gold and wrapped around me with warmth so deep I could feel it in my soul. I looked down and saw that I wasn't standing on anything solid. Beneath me were clouds, endless, radiant clouds that glowed from within. And far in the distance I saw a city. Not a city made of stone or metal, but of light itself. The buildings rose like mountains of crystal. Every surface reflected the light of what seemed like a million suns, yet it didn't hurt my eyes. The air vibrated with a sound, not noise, but music, a harmony that seemed to breathe life into everything. As I moved closer, I realized I wasn't walking. I was being drawn, carried, as if love itself was pulling me forward. When I reached the city gates, I saw beings, tall, radiant, human, yet not human. Their faces glowed with joy, and their eyes held something I can only describe as eternity. One of them spoke without moving his lips. His voice echoed both in the air and inside my soul. "Welcome home." The moment he said it, memories I didn't know I had began to awaken. It was as if I remembered being there before, like a part of me had never truly left. Inside the city, I saw rivers that shone like molten glass, trees whose leaves shimmered with colors beyond anything on earth, and streets paved with something that looked like transparent gold. Children laughed, people embraced, and every single soul radiated peace. There was no sun, yet everything glowed, and at the center of it all was a light so powerful it seemed to hold the entire city together. I knew instantly who it was. I couldn't see his face clearly, it was too bright, but I felt the presence of Jesus, not the distant figure from paintings or churches, but alive, present, overflowing with love that pierced through every wall of my heart. When he spoke, it wasn't in words, it was understanding. "You have seen where you came from, but it is not yet your time." I fell to my knees. "Please," I said without speaking, "I don't want to leave." He stepped closer. "There is still purpose in your days. Go back and remind them that this place is real." As he reached out his hand, the entire city erupted in sound, a sound of worship that shook the sky. Then everything began to fade. The golden light turned white, then dimmed into the harsh glow of hospital lamps. I gasped for air. Doctors shouted, "We've got him back!" I opened my eyes, tears streaming down my face. The nurse leaned over me, trembling, whispering, "You were gone, but you're back." For weeks I couldn't speak about it. I would close my eyes at night and still hear that harmony, still see those towers of crystal and rivers of light. People ask me if it was real. I tell them this: heaven isn't just a place, it's home. Since that day I live differently. Small things don't matter as much. Anger fades quicker. Every sunrise feels like a whisper from that other world. Don't forget where you belong. I know now that when my time truly comes, I won't be afraid, because I've seen the city of heaven and I know he'll be waiting there. He'll be